The difference between fear and intuition lives in your body. You've built something real. Your life on paper looks like everything you said you wanted. And yet, when a pivotal decision is in front of you in business, ideas, for your relationship, something in you still hesitates. And you make the logical choice, the feeling of relief happens, and then 2 months later, you wonder why it still doesn't feel right. This disconnection with your intuition creates a discernment problem, and it's costing you even at your level of success. Now, the women I work with are accomplished. They've done the inner work. They've led companies, raised families, built legacies, and they still catch themselves using their intuition to make decisions, to make the discomfort stop, rather than decisions that are truly aligned, because no one ever taught them how to tell the difference in their bodies. So here are 3 questions to ask yourself in the next time you're in between making a decision from a place of fear or using your intuition to get to your highest timeline. These questions are inspired by Yvette Rose's work in metaphysical anatomy. Now, question number 1. Is this the safest option, yet not the best or the healthiest one? Safe decisions and aligned, intuitive, healthy decisions are not the same thing. The question is whether you're choosing it because it feels right intuitively or if it feels familiar. Now, does this decision bring relief? Relief is not always clarity. If saying yes allows you to exhale, check that. Why? Because your exhale may be your need for safety settling because you avoided an old wound or an old trigger by making a certain decision. That is a fear-based decision that has the illusion of intuition. Now, are you making this decision to stop what you're feeling in your body right now? Perhaps your chest tightens, you feel your stomach drop, or your heart rate quickens. If your decision makes any of those sensations disappear, you may have chosen to end a physiological response, not because the decision was actually an intuitive, aligned decision. Your intuition doesn't necessarily eliminate discomfort. However, it will create a state of neutrality that you feel grounded inside of that discomfort. And that is the distinction between fear-based and intuitive-based decisions. Now, I know you've already built a life that requires decisions made from the clearest and most sovereign version of yourself. That version of yourself exists, and she doesn't have to second guess after the fact. You can trust that full body yes and know exactly what that feels like. So you can use your intuition to make decisions for the relationships that felt off 6 months ago, or so you can be in the right place at the right time so you can have those aligned partnerships actually form. Perhaps you want to trust yourself to take action on the $1 million ideas you've been sitting on instead of watching someone else make money off an idea that came to you first. If you're someone that wants to make decisions with less friction and more flow so you can actually enjoy your morning coffee instead of replaying scenarios in your head and microwaving your coffee 3 times in a row, let's raise your frequency so you can have more access to your intuition, so you can make decisions that lead you to living a life that is not only successful, but also feels good to live. So click on the link in my comments or in my bio to reach out to work with me one-on-one.